Hello, all you beautiful people out there, and welcome once again to my channel. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe, ring the bell to know when I come out with new content. Now, I'm going to do Today in History first. So let's do that. And by the way, happy St. Patty's Day. On March 17th, 461 CE, St. Patrick died, a Christian missionary, bishop, and apostle of Ireland. Much of what is known about Patrick's legendary life comes from the Confessio, a book he wrote during his last years. Born in Great Britain, probably in Scotland, to a well-to-do Christian family of Roman citizenship, Patrick was captured and enslaved at 16 by Irish marauders. For the next 6 years, he worked as a herder in Ireland, turning to a deepening religious faith for comfort. Following the counsel of a voice he heard in a dream one night, he escaped and found a passage on a ship to Britain, where he was eventually reunited with his family. According to the Confessio, in Britain, Patrick had another dream, in which an individual named Victoricus gave him a letter entitled The Voice of the Irish. As he read it, Patrick seemed to hear the voices of Irishmen pleading him to return to their country and walk among them once more. After studying for the priesthood, Patrick was ordained as a bishop. He arrived in Ireland in 433 and began preaching the gospel, converting many thousands of Irish and building churches around the country. After 40 years of living in poverty, teaching, traveling, and working tirelessly, Patrick died on March 17th, 461, in Saul, Ireland, where he had built his first church. Since that time, countless legends have grown up around Patrick. Made the patron saint of Ireland, he is said to have baptized hundreds of people on a single day and to have used a three-leaf clover, the famous shamrock, to describe the Holy Trinity. In art, he is often portrayed trampling on snakes in accordance with the belief that he drove those reptiles out of Ireland. For centuries, the Irish have observed the day of St. Patrick's death as a religious holiday, attending church in the morning and celebrating with food and drink in the afternoon. The first St. Patrick's Day parade, though, took place not in Ireland, but the U.S. Records show that a St. Patrick's Day parade was held on March 17, 1601, in a Spanish colony under the direction of the colony's Irish vicar, Ricardo Artur. Okay, so I'm just going to stop reading. There is more. It's on history.com. Hey, Nevermore. So, I want to explain two things before we actually get into what I want to talk about. I generally choose my thumbnails for a specific purpose. The thumbnail that I have for this video is technically it's an optical illusion, but you could also call it pareidolia. And the second thing I wanted to make sure everyone knew is that I do not think that most creationists misuse pareidolia deliberately. I just think they don't know what it is. And so when they see a pareidolia, their mind just goes to, hey, that's what that is. So, I'm going to try something I've never tried before. Nevermore. I'm going to try sharing a screen with you, and you just let me know if you see it or not. Okay? Just give me a minute. Okay, Nevermore, can you see this? Oh, I guess you can. Okay. Um, so, creationists, not old Earth creationists, they don't have a problem with saying the dinosaurs died out millions of years ago. But young Earthers, they will point to, this is a very famous one. There are others, but this is the most famous of them all. And the site I got this on is linked in the description. So, young Earthers want to say that this is proof that dinosaurs and humans lived together. They say here is the dinosaur footprint, and here is the human footprint. Okay, that's what they say. All right. Everybody knows what I'm going to say. No, this isn't anywhere near proving that humans and dinosaurs lived together. This is from the Paluxy Riverbed in Glen Rose, Texas. The so-called human tracks are nothing more than a variety of natural phenomena, including elongate dinosaur prints, erosion, indistinct markings, and some carvings. Okay, so what is pareidolia? Pareidolia is basically the human brain searching for patterns. We are naturally pattern seeking species. That's how we evolved. Um, and so this is a great example of pareidolia. Except this is the print, the so-called human print, was caused by erosion and elongated dinosaur prints and natural phenomenon and some carvings. Okay, so this is what we're talking about right here. Okay, so I have a few questions for the creationists. Whose big toe ever looks like that? Okay, whose? Nobody has a big toe that imprints like that. They just don't. Okay. And another Another feature is if this is a human footprint, which it is not, you can count what looks like, if you're imaginative enough, the toes of this human. So how many toes do we have? 1, 2, 3. Huh, where's the other toe? We also have this. First of all, this would, if this was indeed a human footprint, this would be the plantar surface. It just means foot surface of the human. Does this look anything like the plantar surface of a human? Look at your own feet. Look at your own feet. That is not the foot surface of a human being. It's just not. Now, I will say that this has been debunked time and time and time again, so I'm not going to debunk it. You can find Logic. He does a great debunk. There are other debunks as well. So I'm not going to debunk it. All I am going to say is, if you've listened to me, you know that, hey, that is not a human footprint. So, so what is it? Well, I've already answered that question. It's natural phenomena, it's erosion, and everything like that. Now, I couldn't get a bigger picture of this dinosaur print, but if you look carefully, you're going to see that this rock is of a different color than this rock. Okay. And that means that they were not put there at the same time. Just in case you needed another reason to disbelieve. Now, this has been debunked so many times that the creationists will usually not use this anymore, but you will have bottom of the barrel bottom feeders like Kent Hovind who still use it. So, at first glance, this may look like a human foot, but it is pareidolia. It is our brains searching for patterns. And what's up with this? I mean, if this is a human footprint, what's this right here? Where's the rest of the plantar surface? It just doesn't make any sense. So I'm going to stop the screen share. And I don't think creationists misuse the pareidolia on purpose. I think they just don't know what's going on. And so they see what they want to see. And they just run with it. At any rate, that's all I have for you today. You guys have a good rest of your night. Stay safe. And if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. And I will see you guys later. Bye.